Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this episode of the Affleck Poe Pod, the AF Harrold limited edition kids poetry podcast, brought to you today by the kind sponsorship of you. Thank you very much for your kind sponsorship. It's really appreciated keeping this podcast going. It's all on you, isn't it? Because if you weren't here, there'd be no reason to make a podcast without you. You are so useful. Thank you for your support. A female sheep. And now, today's poem. Raindrops keep falling out of bed. As the raindrop looked out of the cloud, at the world so green below, so far below, such a long way down, it said, "I don't want to go." The next raindrop along, who hadn't yet seen the view, shoved his way to the front, as rude raindrops are known to do. By pushing and playing rough, the second raindrop sent the first one out of the porthole, suddenly earthward bent. Raindrops are pretty stupid. Like lemmings they share one brain. Where one went the rest all followed, and the drops began to rain. All over the earth below, the green fields lapped it up. The river was heavily cratered. A good day was had by ducks. The first drop, who'd feared the fall, opened his eyes again. He was no longer a drop anymore, no longer a droplet of rain. He couldn't see where he ended, or where the next droplet began. They were all river and river now, and being now river, they ran downhill all the way to the ocean, huger than all of the land. They swam with the fish and the turtles, with whales, with dolphins, and then the bright sun shone. It shone for long empty hours, and the ocean surface vanished, lifted up in an anti-shower, and our droplet evaporated, passed out into dreamless sleep, only to wake up in cold air in the heart of the cloud castle keep. The raindrop looked out at the cloud, at the earth that rolled by below, far below, such a long way down, and said, "Let's have another go." Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to this episode of the AF Harrold Limited Edition Kids Poetry Podcast, the Affleck Poe Pod. If you enjoyed it, visit my website, www.afharroldkids.com, and find out about all my books and other poems and videos and all that sort of stuff. If, on the other hand, you didn't enjoy it, why not take a bus ride to a nearby town and wear some trousers in the street and see how you get on with that.